Whoa. Keep breaking things already. Shared real quick. Here. Copy. Peace. Whether he's here or not. Uh-oh. Are you ever just here? What's up, Fancy? You ever just hear crazy? That's my question. Did the background change? Yes, it did. Good job. I was home. You watch it on my PC? All good. One day, you know. Yeah, so we're in a new space now. Look at this. It's the same room, it's just a different wall. Look at all this room for activities. What's up, Jeremy? So much room for activities. Food. What's up, Velocity? How's everybody doing tonight? Number one fan. Start an argument. Got internet and graphics card problem. Aren't you saying? I think it's just the drivers, right? As Velocity and I were saying on the Discord. Not really a problem. Just an update. Where the aphids at? Hiding. It is surprising. It can be kind of annoying to update your drivers. Never like the most straightforward process. Once you know what you're doing on it, it's not bad. Like the first couple times I had to do it, you have to figure out exactly what graphics card you have by looking it up in your system and all sorts of funness. It should just be an easy. I posted it on Discord as well, like the little cheat sheet. Pretty much just have to search up your device manager. Cheeseburger, what's up, Beans? Beans and cheeseburger? Bonk. Anyways, Fortnite? Hey, need that. Yeah, so if it doesn't update all, you're gonna have to like figure out what your graphics card is. So just Google how to figure out what your graphics card is, and then you'll just have to download it from the website itself. So like I have a NVIDIA graphics card, so I just go to their website and then it's like a drivers drop down. Then you just have to figure out, find the one that matches yours and you download it. Heard him. Where is he? I'm not much of a CC person either. I'm fairly useless. As I've always said, get yourself a nerd. Everybody needs someone who knows something about everything. You don't have to know anything if you trying to self-pipe with people that know more. Like Zero, who hasn't been in chat for a while now. Every time I have a computer issue, I just hit him up. I broke the thing again. Let's do this. To work on my revamped base in the dead zone and Subnautica Ghost Leviathan time. Yikes. What's up, Oozin? Welcome in. Broke my chest. Tried rolling for a what was it? Tried rolling for a new Oozin's a member. Let's go. Thank you, man. Enjoy the fun emotes. Let's go. Night Velocity. A new clan member. Yeah, so what I was saying, because I get distracted 1,000 times. I tried rolling for an Antlion Greatsword and didn't get anything of use that day. Quite disappointed. Yeah, no more ads for you. Let's go. All right, what is happening here? What the heck? Whoa. Adam with the gift, and Spencer for 0 got the gifted membership. Let's go. Thank you, man. And Bryce and Corey and Dylan. Let's go. Thank you. 5 memberships. Thank you, Uzi. I appreciate that, my friend. Share the love. I mean, Dylan's in here a lot. Spencer or 0 hasn't been in a little while. He has a young child, so he's busy all the time now. But he's with OG. Enjoy the emotes, everyone. Worked hard on those. I didn't really do anything. Paid someone to make them. Told them what I wanted. But thank you again, Uzin. Hey. Hair character doing a classic mic drop. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. There you go. There you go, Uzin. Enjoy that. Spam them. Thank you, Knife. Appreciate it, man. Y'all are amazing. I don't know why I started saying y'all, but you know, there we go. Had to take a break and let my new VR set charge. Dude, I have a Oculus. I think it's Oculus. My wife and I loved that thing. Yeah, that's the one we have. It's so fun. We haven't played it in months now. But man, we played that so much. They're really fun though. Beat Saber, love that game. So much fun. It's like Guitar Hero, but a better workout. Be sweating after playing a few of those. It makes me want to play that tonight. Pull it out of storage. Link up with me? Yeah. Hive mind. Yeah, we got a little bit done yesterday. Or not yesterday. The last time we played. Turned out pretty cool. I'm a fan. May have to not do super growth ones now that I think about it. If that's not done though. That would be perfect. just got it today, so I haven't been able to do much since it's charged. Best games that I like and my wife, I have Beat Saber, of course. I'll have to figure out what this stupid military game is, but it's really fun with other people. I was dying laughing playing with friends ages ago. It's so janky, but makes it amazing funny. It's like a burger making game that is so comical. I love watching people play it. Loading some games since I'm a dirty pirate. Yeah, we all do it. This one's so like, so curved. Oh no, it did change. Kind of worked. I don't know. This looks awkward. But I trapped a ghost leviathan in middle. Whoa. Middle. Gooblet, new horror game I just got that it's like Lethal Company but medieval. It's called Pilgrim. Never heard of it. Interesting. Finally caught you live. Cheers for the inspiration, my man. I have a nice pagoda going on thanks to you showing the half floor trick to start lining walls. Nice, man. You're not part of the Discord. That is a great place to chill, show off your base. Lots of people build cool stuff in Grounded in there and other games as well. Like Fancy's over here trapping ghost leviathans in Subnautica. Going crazy. But welcome in. We are currently working on the bathhouse. Coming together. Got its hot tub areas starting to come together. Gonna start do lights here shortly. Finish out the roof details. We're getting there though. Getting very close. Figure out how to fill that. Rude. I tried to play Resident Evil and it made me so sick. It seemed really cool in VR, but man, it made me want to puke like instantly. It was bad. My brother has a bunch of VR games. He loves that. I can only play very specific ones or it just makes me super sick. Unfortunately, some of the games have that effect on people who get motion sickness. You don't get motion sickness at all? Lucky you. I get, like, I can't look at my phone or read a book in a car or anything, so that's just, I get really motion sickness, really bad motion sickness. It's not fun. Literally the worst thing. Alright, gotta figure out where I want to start this for. Good. Wait to try Java Minecraft with it. Trap myself in a creeper. Dude, that would be horrifying. Half though? 2, 5, 6. 2 are pretty much centered, right? Yeah. Blade and Sorcery? I have not heard of that one. It's interesting, yeah. I guess it's some VR games. It's not every VR game for me. It's like very specific VR games. Like there's a free one or whatever. Peace out velocity. Yeah, I have to look directly at the road. Exactly. Like a swinging game that's like really cool that my brother had on his for a long time. And that game would make me instantly sick. No, just instant. The second I turned it on, it was horrible. But it was a really cool game. I'm gonna have to check out Blade and Sorcery, what it is. Leave it to Velocity in his horror games. Figure out how much this I actually wanted. Sort of have to saw this. I think Backwoods originally sent this little floor thing, and then I've seen a handful of other people on the Grounded Discord using it, and messing with the idea. So I kind of have to figure out what I want to do with it specifically. But I think it'll be really cool on this. This would go this place. Whoa. Skyrim? That would be dope. I have not played Skyrim on fire, but that honestly sounds amazing. Still one of my favorite games ever. I think I'm gonna use a single one. That sucks. I have to move every single floor. If I can find sort of a different pattern, I think would be ideal. Be a struggle though. Guarantee, yeah. Sounds like a blast. Can't go wrong with Skyrim. Just amazing. Played it so many times now. One of those games I can never get tired of. I like doing a playthrough like once a year. Honestly, that would make me want to, like, I never use bow builds Skyrim, but that would probably make me want. Actually sounds enjoyable then. Originally, I wasn't going to do anything with these, but now that I'm doing this, it kind of looks interesting, so I might try. Someday I might play Skyrim. You never know. Still getting over this little cold. Luckily, I just have sort of a sore throat currently. It's not too bad. Felt much worse yesterday. Were there grass planks underneath the main floor to stop stuff growing? No. Randomly enough, I was originally... You may be able to go way, way back in my stuff. Actually, it wouldn't be that far. It'd just be before I messed with all of this. Handful of live streams ago, I guess. This floor was all just the grass. I had this placed, this whole grid around the whole thing. So I could just... That was my original idea, was to sort of use the grass instead of this floor, but then when I kind of started coming up with the idea, I liked the idea of making these their own little like planters, sort of. So I just decided to cover up all the grass. I broke some of it and then left the rest because it's just so much grass and I have no need to store it, or I don't want to deal with it. I just liked that I had seen someone do something similar, and found a way to put the grass under the grass floor underneath the water, which was cool. So I was like, well, let's do that and see what happens. And then I slowly decided that I like actually wanted to build in this area. And once I figured out what I wanted to do, I just kind of like changed it to that. So I want to take the design and do something different. I don't know what it is though. And then I've just kind of left the grass at this point and haven't really messed with it. You are able to stop stuff from growing with foundation blocks though. I don't think any of the floors stop them, but the like you can see maybe over here, this foundation that I have, not these higher ones, not those, but these ones that are in between here that go under this level, that stops stuff from spawning though. So I have a handful of foundations you can see right there too, that stop a couple clovers from spawning. Can't get this one to stop for some reason. I can't get a foundation to place in that place, unfortunately. So technically, you can stop stuff. Just not what it's there for me personally. Stealth bow build. Never really used those. I use the bow here and there, but it's never like my primary weapon. I use dual double-handed weapons. The living crap out of everything. A primitive fighting style, many would say. Balls to the walls. Since I suck at combat, I just kind of send it. Not that bad in Sky. But like, what if... Bought a new CPU and I'm locked on 144 FPS. Nice. A lot. Yeah, that'll work. Could do that. About this. Build this. That becomes full block. What? Oh. Duh. Supports. Do a triangle. There. And oh. Things are happening. Keep using these. I don't hate doing it. It's like centered on that though, I guess. You're gonna bug me a little bit, but it'll bug me more. It's not centered on this. So I think that's the way to go. What? Oh. So many options. Bottlenecking your GPU. I just work with what I got. Nice enough build, I don't worry about anything. I know nothing. I only have a nice machine because someone else told me which one to get. I'm a computer noob. Guess not as much as now. I know a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Very tiny bit. Most of the time, I'm pretty freaking worthless. Yeah, what? What does that even mean, fancy? I don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. I know the pains of getting lockers. Endless amounts of cords. These. Okay. Christine. It's a good thing we turned outwards, or this was getting very, you know. Yeah, we're definitely, we don't want to be too phallic here. It is a bathhouse though, so I mean, I guess it's not necessarily wrong. Guess I should have to live with it. Moving these then. Evidently, I sent the message while typing it. That's my life. I have the worst habit of just fancy with the 99 cents. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Everyone must have gotten paid today or something. Jeez. Going crazy. Yeah, I'm the worst. Even at work. I mean, luckily it's just like in a personal chats and stuff, but I type like I'm like typing on Messenger 17 years ago. No regard for what I'm sending. I just spam it like I'm talking to my friends. Never the best thing to do. I have a really bad habit of those growing back. Really bad habit of doing JSUT instead of JUST for just. Really annoying. Actually, did like this. We do this. Triangle. Not gonna drop that $50 anytime soon. You don't feel like you have to. Whew. Uh-oh. Whew. Sorry about that. Still got a little bit of a cold going. Oh. Sneezed so hard that hurt my head. Whew. So now we got that. It's the same. Guess it works, whatever. Yeah. I don't love that though. But not much I can do, I guess. It'll work way better, like the way that this lines up with these though. Do this. Repeat this pattern on the other side. All good. Knife. Drive safe, my friend. Good. Other option. Hate it. Save on the resource. Really? How am I supposed to get that out? I got it. Never mind. Do I love it? Maybe I don't love it. Perfect. Make it work. Good enough. Good. Always slide that over. Another option. And none of this lines up though. We're the same. This'll work. These all out of the way. Oh man, that sneeze. Ugh. Have tea for my throat. Kind of meh. My wife makes it's like a the drink that they make at Starbucks. If you tell them you're sick, like mint tea, peach tea, lemonade, and I guess that's all that's in ours. I think they put honey in it, but it's not my favorite. But it's probably better for my throat than just drinking water. I have that too though. Got it all. Perfect. These. Some of these. Those. How the pattern continues. Because now it just goes. Fur on the outside. Easy. Almost like we know what we're doing around here. Get these things out of here. Alrighty. Already looks way better than it did. Makes the floor way nicer. Or if I should just do the center layer, or if I should do some more on the sides. It'll look as good. That's the issue. You just like some racing stripes. Sort of recreate just this part. Could make that sort of the pattern. Kind of work. Get all these pieces, what a waste. Literally just redoing, I'm not even gonna reuse hardly any of them. Gotta go, you gotta go. The struggles of building sometimes. No clue why I'm putting these all up here, by the way. Maybe there's something cool there I can do with it, but I have no clue why I'm doing it. Now it's just organization. It actually works really well, what I'm thinking. So we'll continue like this. Endlessly getting rid of these. I think it'll work. Doing go bing bang. Guess it's not centered there. Here, could always make this wider too. Really a reason not to. I like centering that. I think that makes a little bit more sense. Those turns are kind of weird, I guess. Oh. We're all over. So good. Yeah. Be a little funky, but then I can go this. Yeah. That's wrong. Guess it doesn't really work. For every dono, take a puff? Oh, jeez, man. My throat, though. That wasn't very much. Also burns my throat. Like, that's cool, but it doesn't really work the way I wanted it. It doesn't go both ways. I don't know how to fix it. Guess that's not. We're gonna do it. It's kind of. Thank you again, though, Oozin, man. Crazy tonight. You must be feeling pretty good. Honestly, VR and taking a puff or two is always a good time. I get it the same time though. Sure what to do. not gonna work as cool as I thought it was. I have to do. No, this makes so much more sense. I don't know if I've seen any space games. Could always start it. So. Really that bad though? Probably not. Be able to fill in that though. Subnautica VR, that sounds like a great time. Or the scariest thing you've ever done in your life. Hard to say. Maybe the scariest thing ever. I instantaneously knew what you were saying, so it worked. What's to do with this? Why is there no quarter things? I have to do. I have like a gaping hole in the floor. I just fall in and get stuck. Might come back and rework it, but rock climbing games, legs add wobbles. There's this chef game that is hilarious. It's so funny. Like a burger shop or something like that. You just make burgers as fast as you humanly can. As fast as humanly possible. Probably my wife's favorite game. Pretty good at Beat Saber too, though. Not as good as me, though. Worst part about Beat Saber, though, is you have to spend money to get all the good songs. There's decent ones already pre-built into it, but the best ones are you have to pay for. You know, after spending what, like $300 on that thing, then I spent another $100 on random games and crap. Yeah, I would feel probably just like making your burgers at your first job. A complete shit show. But man, is it funny. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. It just works so perfect for it to like split. Let's go to 1, but they're not centered. 1 feels weird. Just doesn't feel right. This looks good. This also makes. Holy cow, I'm gonna have so many of these things to break. Is there any way? And again, yeah, you can't build this. Bummer. Not really any other option there. Do after stream is just destroy all these somehow. Worth it. Definitely worth it. I guess this does kind of mess up the feng shui of it. But I like that it goes down the center. Gives me like a reason to do here. Really, nothing saying we can't do this. Waste some more. What's up, Josh? Welcome in. Finally done with the base. Just gotta add the stuff in the alien containments. That's like my favorite part. I love those alien containments. They just look so good. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? The whole thing. Hello? Play issue, I'm in void. Dunes. Not an issue, it's just a challenge. Can't you just put them in your inventory? Do you swim because you'll get attacked? What? Build. Supporting 2? Lies. It's just a lot of trips. Good luck. For the pain. I've made similar mistakes. Going too ham, as you can see. I can't come up with any ideas of what to do with this workshop. No clue currently. It's got to be a tower of some kind, and it can't really start until here anyways. But this thing's so clunky. I think I want it taller. Like, not quite as tall as this, but somewhere up this range. But it can't be bigger than the main tower. Like, that's just weird. I think I gotta, like, tear a bunch of this down and see how to make it slimmer. Can't come up with any ideas currently of like what it's gonna look like. The tough one to solve. Match it a little better, I guess. Perfect, but should have lined these up so I could steer. Wouldn't be a pain. Mistakes were made. I'm gonna have to like move them all off the wall. Thanks. Really a good way to do it though. Decisions. Yeah. Am I changing all of it? Stakes. It'd be so cool if you could, though. But do it. Ugh. Give myself a headache every time I cough. Ugh. A wonderful feeling. That's not centered very well, though. A little weird. Like a mess. If we go that way, though, it won't. Better. Maybe we can curve something around here. Ooh. Hey, stuck. Help me. Suck to maybe tie this in. Those are all weak. Probably be able to clean this up a little bit too. Or maybe it does need to just die into here. Like these aren't gonna work. Way too big. Have to be like go back to there. Figure some of these little details out later. What's up, Real Talk? Welcome in. You're having a good night. Yeah, probably a little harder to catch me as of late. I've been kind of on and off, feels like. I mean, life and kid and sickness and all the good stuff. don't know how I feel about the side ones yet. Very likely that I just switch it back to the main floor. Good. Feeling alright. Could be worse, could be better. Better than yesterday. Not amazing though. Here. So many of these. Gotta go. That. Yeah. That's the way to go. Half this doesn't really work. But you do stuff like this to make fun patterns. I honestly think that makes more sense. Not ideal. Guess there's not really any reason for that, but what we're doing. Now I got all these extra pieces. Lovely. What a mess. Mine wants to make a sandwich right now. Why wouldn't you just make a sandwich? Think of all the energy you'll have to do this build. They're all growing back. Keep moving things. Mess with that. Could do. Built it. I realized after I started that was probably dumb because I have a million extra blocks like that, but $8K? A lot. Is that better or something? Or just because you can flex now because you got good internet? Just over here trying to flex on us, isn't he? I like this. Like, it's the center. Started playing Grounded. I want to beat the game, but I'm loving the building and playground mode. Take your time with it. One of those games that There's no need to rush through it or anything. Take your time, building playgrounds, enjoy every second of it. Because it does sort of have, unless you're crazy like me and you just build endlessly, there's sort of a finite amount of things you just kind of depends on how much you like torturing yourself in terms of this grinding. Which I'm a huge advocate for. Good internet, bad PC, happens. I had great internet and a trash PC for a long time. Whole city, nice. Essentially what I'm doing. That's what the breaking my stuff. What happened? Fences. Eventually this will all be a city. Houses and stuff. But we got a ways to go. Long ways to go. It's not very quick because it's survival. Much slower process. The way I tend to do it. That's it. That's correct. Good. So 13 tribes in my city. You should watch Ludorav's base tours. The way you're talking is the way he thinks. Just clean up. Sounds good, fancy. So sorry. Drives me nuts. I get. Got it from? Nice. Got some cleanup to do tonight. Some feet. Not perfect. So is life, I guess. Builds, yeah. They are ridiculous. One massive perk of building in playgrounds and custom. He actually like broke the game playing in playgrounds. Like he built so much so fast that it his game literally just crashes because he's got too many pieces built. Build, please. Destroy all this stuff. Make way.
Yeah, it's hot.
Get out of here. Me and him go back and forth. I come up with an idea, he comes up with an idea. He makes it better, I make it better. Architect IRL, I have an architectural degree. I don't actually work in an architecture firm anymore. Still in the architectural industry, just not for like an actual, I'm not an architect per se anymore. But I did work at an architecture firm for many years, through working there as like a office worker, doing random stuff, sort of, then an internship, then internships, then actually working at the firms. Then I decided to switch it up a bit. The long, endless hours were grind, to say the least. I hooked my VR headset up to PC. Now I'm like watching an IMAX screen. You can like watch Netflix on your VR set. It's really weird. So you could like sit on a couch in your VR headset while sitting on a couch. It's a very weird universe to be in. Things better not grow back. Decide which is too much and what's not enough. B1, but I did bad in schools, and I'm building in games. I mean, hey, look at us. We ended up in the same spot, my man. So it's an extremely difficult degree to get. You really, I think the tough reality is that, because I grew up in architecture. My dad owned an architecture firm. I worked there for many, many years, and he ended up retiring. And it's not all just building cool things. A lot of it's just really mundane, boring. Like, a lot of it. Repetitive, boring stuff. Not quite as exciting as I think everyone thinks it is. It has its moments, for sure. But you look at all the famous architects out there, very few firms get to do any projects like that ever. You have to be really, really, really good. And it's also weird because it's like you don't have to be smart, you have to be creative. Like, I didn't do great in school. I did good in studio. Yeah, you get to draw stuff all the time. Kind of depends on the school you're into. So like I did mostly digital work, so I was really good at Photoshop and like 3D modeling and rendering programs. So that was my specialty. And probably why I was a lot better than most other students at the school I went to, because a lot of them did more hand drawing stuff and didn't make as good end products as I was able to with the computer. Of course, there were some people that were also very, very good with it. It wasn't just... But... where I spent a lot of my time. Because I'm not, like... I'm not all that good at drawing. I can do really good plan drawings, but... I'm a good draftsman. Not necessarily a good... artist. But honestly, like, I mean, my dad always said it, like, the best architects are not A students. Very, very rarely are they this. They're smart, but they're not, like, not many of them are going to do amazing in the classroom. Stop that. There were times where we were forced to hand draw things, times we were forced to use the computer on things. Kind of depended on the project and the specific teacher you got too. Some of them wouldn't let you do anything digital until the end. But I'd just like do something digital and then draw over it. I was gonna do how I wanted to do it. Great. Don't have time nor patience to live up to other standards, right? Well, it's like you don't have to be a good architect. You don't have to be good at drawing. Like, it helps. It's a useful skill, but there's so many different aspects to being a good architect too. Like, very little of it is just being good at one specific thing. Like, being an architect is literally just being a jack of all trades, is like the best way to describe it. You're a jack of all trades and a master of none. This is honestly how I always felt about it. How do I enable TPM? What do you mean? This? All my lints up there. But while I did it, it was very, very fun. It was a fun thing to get a degree in, and I think what I loved about it is it opened doors to just about anything you wanted to do that involved. You had to learn so many random skills. It was like, it just allowed you to do. Very few industries I can't get into in some way, shape, or form now. I always had an interest in like real estate. Had an interest in anything design. I've made my own. Done a lot of random like personal projects and stuff. Designed my own dog walking belt, and you learn product design. You learn so many random skills that allow you to do so many different. Hard part's figuring out what the heck you actually want. That's my struggle. So until then, I build. Half block. Whew. Man. Just love being sick. So fun. Who came up with that, man? Oh, that's sick. make an absolute mess. But it's driving me nuts. I want it out today. Little by little. I didn't think of that. A lot of this is going to fall under it, isn't it? A lint. This isn't too bad. I'll lose a little bit. Eight first person. Made these dang lint things so small. Yep. Yep. That wasn't even half of it. In my hot tub. Who got lint in my hot tub? You guys think you are savages? Cool. Some of it. Palette. That'd have been smart. Some lighting tonight too. Not even 9 yet. Is this what happens? Is this what it's like streaming earlier than normal? So much time. Get things done. Yeah. Another one. Should be collecting materials, but as well. Spent so much time doing that recently. I have so many materials at this point. I'm loaded. I had a feeling he had some random things. Good, most of those didn't spawn back, luckily. That's nice. Waste time cleaning. Alright, it's coming together. Not perfect, but that's life, right? Don't bother. Hate that. Maybe I just do it in the areas like do this here. It's not gonna work very well there because it needs to go. This side's not gonna work well. Do like a long, weird. We just do it here. Still looks good. Not like it looks bad, it's just not as cohesive as I may have would have desired it to be. Fine. It's fine. We'll survive, I guess. Maybe. There's some up there. Yeah, this is what I get for being weird. No clue why I just stuck these all to the wall like that. Knew it was going to be a pain to clean up. As I was doing it, I knew I was going to regret it. This is a mistake. I like the full skylights more too. Destroy these as well. That part of the floor design, it's like a heart. This side, yeah. The center works really well. I'm really happy with it. The sides are sort of, we'll figure those out as we go, I think. Might just come here and stop, I don't know. Let's make these skinnier. Yeah, that was the issue though. Make this like a center line. Is how I'd want it to be. I have this one weird thing and I don't love doing that detail. Bad. I gotta do it here. And I have like a weird 3-side thing. Like move this whole thing then. So it does it to everything. Isn't ideal. I don't know yet. I'll look at it for a little while and see how I want to finish out these parts. Go away. You weren't here before. No clue why that one clover's coming back. Alright, let's destroy this. They're everywhere. Oh. Ow. It's not nice. The lint on top of it. You go, get out of here. I love the pets, but man, are they annoying at the same time.
I'm burning up.
If I'm not careful with that ant, it'll just start getting attacked by all the ant lions at once and they'll blow everything up. You have to keep an eye on where your pets are at all times in the sandbox when you're building. I didn't realize it and it blew up like half of the temple and I had to reload a save. It's like, mistakes were made, no. The heck? What is he doing in here? I don't even know how he got in. Wander through here? Wait. Way in a million years he got through that. How the heck did that one get in here? What's up, Badoop? You doing, man? It is an amazing game, though. That's for sure. Real mess. Still need to destroy all of those. Finish our spring cleaning. Quite only. I don't want all this burr and stuff back anyway. Boop. I see you still play every now and then, Badoop. I don't know if I can put it down until I finish this build. Meaning the entire sandbox. A long ways to go, but someone's got to do it. Might as well be me. Sorry for the sniffles, I'm still a little sick. Take a nap, but I can't till I play Apex? Why is that? Wouldn't you play Apex better if you took a nap, though? Could use a pickup ball. That would be wonderful. Or a vacuum. That would be fun as well. I actually do something. That. There are many things that I wish they would add still, but rounded 2 maybe. Graphics card won't let me play, so I want to fix it before bed. Stop it. Yeah, you just got to get those drivers loaded, man. Should fix like all your issues. It's a very, very common issue. Wish this piece of grass was just smaller. Be perfect. I like the grass too much though. I don't really want to do any of the other materials. That maybe. Find a way to make these walls more interesting as well. The outside ones, they're a little boring currently. But there's not enough room to do this pattern, sadly. I don't really want to show the backside of all the ash cement. It doesn't look very good. Work on some of this lighting as well. It's be nice to get done. Get some sick screenshots for the thumbnail. can't PC be simple? Just a few clicks and done, but no. Down and download things? Oh, 100%. I think that's the price you pay for the better systems is you open up the flexibility of endless customization with a PC, which just comes with excessive amounts of complications. Is what how it works in my experience. Like, you can have mods, but then you got to learn how to download mods and fix them when they inevitably break, and or when they break your game, you have to uninstall them. Like, I was trying to play the new Hogwarts Legacy update that just added in one single quest, and the mod that I was using breaks the game because they didn't update the mod with the new update. I couldn't start the new quest, but I got to build some really cool stuff because of the mod, so it's double-edged sword. Sort of like Android and Apple. Apple's the simple, user-friendly, sleek and clean and easy, easily accessible for the most part. And then Android is probably the better option, but because you can do so much more. But then you gotta fiddle with everything. ZZZZZ? Going to sleep over there? My brother would say the opposite. He loves Android. He's one of those folding phones. It's so weird. I'm not a fan. Not my cup of tea. I like the big crease in the middle of the screen. Plus, I like grew up when like Razor flip phones, all that stuff was a thing. It was like the coolest thing around, and I'm like, I don't need that no more. Just unnecessary steps. Unfolding my phone. Yeah, I kept telling my brother the screen was gonna die on him, so we'll see how long it lasts. Guess that's what insurance and warranties and stuff are for, though, so. Folding phones are so easy to break. Yeah. Just always had an Apple phone. But I don't, like, go through them. Like, I'll never buy one every year. They scam the crap out of people by selling them the same phone every year. If you wait every 5 years, like 3 to 5 years, you'll get all the best stuff. And you won't pay a premium for it every time. Oh, but might be back. Sounds good, man. Have a good rest of your night. My wife and I have like 12 or something like that. Definitely not the oldest, but they're not the newest for sure. Nice. Alright. I wasn't sure if I was going to love this, if it was going to be too much or not enough, but actually it looks really cool. Like the different layers that show off. Great. Place is going to start coming to life with all this lighting. You know that next thumbnail in the dark is going to be freaking sick. Will I go until I inevitably break the screen, then I get a new phone? I'm pretty much the same. I actually have never broken a phone. Every time I end up having to replace it because the battery's so old that it doesn't hold a charge for more than 20 minutes. I've never fully I've never actually cracked a screen either that I can think of. I've cracked my screen protectors, but never the screen itself. My last phone was my wife's old phone. We had iPhone 8s, and I just stole hers when she wanted a new phone. You credited somebody else for this ceiling pattern, but looking good, man. When I first tuned in, I wondered where it was on the map because they looked like an appliance or something. It's really just the mushroom. I've made this part all myself. I haven't seen anything like this itself. The like chandelier part of it with the ash cement, that's all me. But the leaf sort of patterns in between, and that I'm kind of messing with over here, that was from someone on our Discord that has made some cool stuff. I find it funny that Nokia remade their brick into a smartphone. I mean, that's the way it should be, just a phone that lasts forever. I miss my old chocolate. That old little slider phone. Love that thing. I ran my phone over with a cart pusher when I worked at Walmart. I do stupid stuff all the time. I know the feeling. Every time I try to fix something on my own, I end up making it worse before I make it better. Every time. Tried to change the brakes on my bike, but they were like seized. And ended up costing myself having to get new brake calipers because I cracked one of them. It was like, lovely. So my $50, $60 job turned into a $200 or $300 job. All right, I got a good story for you all. So there's this club in Portland called the White Owl. And we used to go there every single year for my wife's birthday. Because, like, my wife and I were not necessarily ever, like, we partied here and there, but it was never, like, our cup of tea. And we lived with her brother, my brother, and one of our best friends. And her brother and our best friend we were the parents of the house because we were a good 4 years older than most of them. So we were mom and dad. So they partied and we took care of them. And that was our little family life. But every year on my wife's birthday, we would go to this kind of like outdoor / indoor club place that was freaking amazing. It was so much fun. And one of the times we were there, my brother-in-law, who at that time was I wasn't like married to his sister or anything yet. So he was just not the same relationship we have now. But so we're at this place and they have porta potties and he is hammered, absolutely trashed. And at the end of the night, we're like, me and my best friend are sitting in the back of this van getting a ride home. And he opens his Snapchat and we're just laughing because it's my brother-in-law. And it's just him plastered sending us Snapchats. And he's in the car now. And we're like watching the Snapchats and he's like peeing in this porta potty. And he's peeing everywhere, like all over it. And I'm like, you're such a moron, dude. Like, you're killing me. Like, who does that? And then we read the text on it and it's like, phone fur in the shirty but lit. And we're like, what does that even mean? Because we're both super drunk too. So we have no clue what he's trying to tell us. And we finally deciphered it after a good 15, 20 minutes in the car. And we figured out that he was telling us that his phone fell in the porta potty. Kind of shitty, but still lit. And then we see him on his phone at the house. Like, we'd never put it together, and we figured it out as we like pulled up to the house. And so we're walking into the house and we're like, wait, did you drop your phone in the porta potty? And these porta potties are disgusting. Funniest part, my wife had thrown up in the porta potty that he dropped his phone in too, but he reached in and got his phone out of this porta potty at this club. And to this day, I can never let him live it down. Nastiest thing ever. His hand apparently was all blue and he remembered it. And then the next morning, he was talking on his phone. And I'm like, why are you using that, dude? That's disgusting. And he had totally forgotten because he was so drunk the night before. And he literally throws his phone and then he starts washing it in the like he literally throws his phone on the ground when we like remind him what happened, and then he starts washing it under the sink with soap and water, and then his phone breaks because it's wet, and then it ends up dying. And so he ended up reaching into this porta potty for literally no reason whatsoever because he still ended up breaking his phone. I'm like, oh man. But like the blue disgustingness, ugh. Never dropped my phone. I've never dropped my phone in the toilet. Yeah, he used it the next day because he was so drunk that night before. He had like literally no recollection. And then we showed him the Snapchats because he didn't believe us. And then he's like, "Oh my god, I remember." It was the funniest. Oh, that house was so fun. I have no clue why my parents let us rent there. My parents retired and moved away, and they let us rent the house that we grew up in from them. And I think it was mostly just like, then we take care of my brother, and then we take care of Kayla's brother, and my parents liked that a lot. But man, that house was a shit show. Only thing I dropped in was toilet paper, as it should be. My son's thrown a couple toys in the toilet, Yeah. Soak newer iPhones in water, run it through the dishwasher, right? Couldn't when he did it. They could not survive the porta potty. Jeez, this is so bright. It's my eyes. It's a great story. It's disgusting, but great. The only thing I'm sad about is that I didn't get to tell that story on his wedding night. I never would have. I never could have told that story at his wedding night. But man, like I did like a best man speech. That would have been hilarious. Because I don't think anyone would have like doubted it. Good times, right? Also, welcome in, Motor. You're having a good night. Yeah, good times. That house was a party house, man. Got a kegerator at one point. We like split the cost for one. And I can't tell you how much freaking beer was drank in that house. We had a darts board in the garage that no one could hit because they'd throw it from, it was like a 3-car garage. It was like 3 cars long, and everyone would try to throw it from as far as humanly possible away, and would completely miss, and then put these like massive holes in the wall. Dad loved that. Good times, good times. Lighting is sick, thank you. What happened to Crazy? He was here earlier, but he doesn't really. He always comes in, says BRB, and then disappears for a while, and then he'll say back and then BRB again. But I never know if he's like actually here, or if he's just messing with me. But yeah, lighting is really, it's when builds start to come to life. Sometimes he switches. He was on YouTube earlier, though. Sometimes he's on Twitch, but it's pretty rare. I never know what he's up to, though. My eyes. I regret it. Ugh. But he hasn't said anything on Twitch, so he's not there either currently. Your accomplice is looking for you. Last one. I gotta spend some time figuring out what the heck I'm gonna do the rest of this build. Definitely needs more details. But no, it doesn't seem like he's here. He usually pops in around 10:30 or so. We will put you into purgatory. Glad I made it down. Glad to have you here. I can't talk. Sorry, I'm sick. Brain's all over the place. It's a good one. Everyone loves staring at really bright lights, I'm sure. For extended periods of time. Christmas lights would be sick additions, right? Like frickin' jet engines. Like the idea behind them is sort of like medieval. Chandeliers are like candles that are like, it's just a ton of candles burning on like a metal circle like this. Or like actual fires. If you've seen some of like some of the Game of Thrones episodes where they show some of that stuff off, so they have like a fire in like a metal chandelier thing, and kind of what I wanted it to look like. But yeah, bright mode is definitely on. Looks great though. I just wish they all loaded in at the same time. It's gonna be great. Great thumbnails though. I have to figure out like how to Photoshop. I guess I'll just Photoshop the lighting on the other ones. That'll do it. Whoa. Still have your Christmas tree from last year's event? Yeah. Right on top of my bed. Like someone left an 8-pack in the backyard. That or like a jet engine toy, or like it's actually one of the little ovens. Kids ovens. On a semi-good building game. What is it? Oh, Ark. I've heard great things about it, but the building's cool, but not my style of game, I guess. I don't know how to describe that. I'd probably enjoy it. Conan's too, yeah. I've seen some cool building in Conan. You do not get, you only get things from the tree during December. So if you change the time on like Xbox and stuff, assuming you could still probably do it on your PC, but You can make stuff spawn. Hey, you gave Velocity one. Let's go, man. Thank you again, Uzin. Got the wrong guy. That's for you as well. I'll count that as a donation. Who are you trying to give it to? And another one? Holy cow, man. Fatty 2x4. What the heck? What the heck name is that? It's like I can never tell if people like that are like, are they just like lurking in chat, or is it like a random bot or something? Wasn't expecting that name though, man. Build flying bases, underwater bases, and even walking bases. Very interesting. At this point, I'm just stuck in grounded till like. Kind of want to just. I need to just do enshrouded because I think that's more like the best building style for me. I'm Cade. What? What is he doing here? What's up, Cade? If you're actually here. Big fan. Thank you for all the donations, Uzin. You're crazy, man. I have no clue who you're trying to give these to, but Cade's the best. I mean, I think he has to be in here to get a gift. I'm not totally sure, honestly. I don't think it would just give it to a random subscriber, but I honestly don't know. Holy cow, Uzin, you're going crazy, man. Dude, how many even is that? Jeremy's here too, let's go. What, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did like 5 earlier, that's like what, 9? Yeah, holy cow, 9, dude. And yourself. So 10 tonight. Holy cow, dude. Oh my gosh, and knife. Let's go, you guys. You guys are crazy. Who are you trying to get this gift for? Dude, what is going on, Uzin? What are you doing? Holy cow, 10 gifteds. Everyone in the chat's gonna have one. Unfortunately, I don't think they can give like a specific person one. I think it's just random. But I mean, at this point, everyone and their mom's gonna have one. Like, come in, all these people I've never even heard of before. Look at all these apprentice builders we got in here. Alright, everyone in chat, spam your favorite. Are you an Aphid King or are you a Weevil King person? How do all these random people get them? Oh, Jeremy got one. Let's go. Somehow Motor is unfortunately has not received one though, sadly. And Knife with another. Holy cow, you guys. Y'all are crazy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a night. You could still be on Team Weevil, don't worry. To have YouTube open to actually be able to spam them. Going up. Ooh, Uzin's Aphid King. Crazy's not gonna like that. Is the no battle one working for you guys? Oh, there we go. It just wasn't lit. Hey, Knife, let's go. School of Nox. Holy cow, you guys. Everyone say thank you for all your gifteds. I wish it was like active chatters or something got it first. The system like prioritized it. That would be a lot cooler. They tried so hard. Thank you guys though, seriously. Far too kind. Uzin's just... Hey, Motor got one. Let's go. Thank you, Uzin. You are crazy, man. Enjoy those emotes, man. This was some serious effort. I feel like I'm gonna need to do... Oh no, Beans. Oh wait, Beans is on Twitch. I don't have emotes there yet. Beans, if you get everyone to follow me, I will... I think I need like 15 more follows or something like that on Twitch, and then we can add the emotes to Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account, go follow my Twitch. It's the same as my YouTube, Timber Builds. Help us get affiliate there so we can get all of our emotes posted for everyone. That would be awesome. Do you accept? I think it's just automatic. You have to do anything with it specifically. I think if you just click on the little emotes thing, it'll just allow you to post them now. If I'm not mistaken. And I am no expert by any means. Finish. You find friends who are interested in Grounded, right? There's always been slightly less viewership on Twitch, it seems like, for Grounded, at least. Not the case for many other games, but Grounded was always a pretty successful YouTube game for some reason. Yeah, for 0 days? Huh. A monkey who jumped over. There we go. Make sure you follow over there. Start Twitch priming and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, maybe reloading. Hard to say. Only had a gift to one other person's channel. BRB. Yeah, we need new people to follow me, Knife. Gotta have all the new people. The issue with Twitch, though, is there's not really a good way to promote yourself other than your Twitch on your YouTube, so people might watch it there. Although doing the whole restream thing is a real pain. I have to like readjust all my YouTube settings for every single video. It's a real pain. If I'm not paying attention, I won't be monetized. Grab YouTube people. Yeah, that'll work. Followed on Twitch. Yeah, let's go. Really, that way then everyone can get emotes over there as well. put all the time and effort into getting them. Want everyone to have as many people as possible to have access to them. 6 people, let's go. Not bad. Little weird. But we probably continue out a pattern. See what happens. Over to Twitch with me. Favorite knife dragon. Holy cow, man. Knives are very dangerous. Especially when you strap them to a dragon. Ooh. Too bad. And I can't do that there though. So it's not great. Just that. Could do that. Like that. Sort of work. Heck are these connected? A brain. There. There, but not there. Oh. This goes over here. That goes there. That works. That I'm alright. How to train your dragon? That is good. Where the guy gives the robot tentacle arm a knife? Nope. Sounds like a start to a something crazy. Continue that. Better not. Yeah. Here, there. That would need to change a little then. Who needs to cut your food? Just burn it, you're a dragon. Eat it whole. Fuddled. Yes, no. And they are slightly different. Work exactly the same? Not necessarily. That, not bad. That's exactly exactly what I meant. Jake, do you cut the crust off your bread when you make a sandwich? Not anymore. When I was a kid, for sure. Nothing wrong with some crust nowadays, though. Say I really eat. I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Thanks. It's the outside. No. What? Ever watch the Text to Skyrim guy? I don't know which guy it is. The only person I've really watched play Skyrim is Doug. If you've ever heard of him. Quite entertaining. Oh, because that's supposed to be. Reading Discord and watching streams, I know the feeling. Do a lot of that too. Blurbs. My brother is... I feel like my brother's mentioned him before. Someone he watches. Very similar to how Doug does a lot of stuff. Quite funny. A lot of his videos are... He does a lot of text-to-speech stuff. He does a ton of text-to-speech stuff. It's like super silly text-to-speech stuff. And then he's done a lot of funny stuff with like AI. Plays a lot of Peggle too. Doug. Yeah. Freaking love Doug. All his content's so funny. Secret rule guy, I don't know, he evades his taxes and stuff, and he has so many funny inside jokes about like getting to being divorced and all the random stuff he comes up with. It's so funny. I like die laughing in that freaking chat. He does have a friend that's a lawyer. Or a crap lawyer. I feel like he's a lot of things, honestly. He's a man of many random things. Dang, are they funny? About it. Jabbo? What? Huh? Who you talking to, Willis? Go to bed. Awesome stream. Thank you for hanging out, Motor. We will catch you on the next one. Have a great rest of your night. Alright, this is coming together. Like, where's Ludorav tonight? I think he has his own subscriber membership though, so I don't think he needs. Sweet. This is really coming together, honestly. I'm actually very surprised. I had no clue what I was doing in this whole build. There's still a lot of detail to get done, but it's becoming very interesting. Very unique. Definitely needs some form of like underlighting. What like that looks like. Do a couple of them. One in each middle of each. Don't touch the water, Nat. Oh, there's just enough room to fit down there. That's perfect. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be perfect. It's gonna look really, really good. Oh, man. I have to figure out how to do all of it, but yeah, that looks really cool. Might have to place more grass things down, I guess. Oh, now that we're doing it, I want to do more. Die. Grass to do this the way I'm thinking of. Even. Not quite. Uh oh. Dang it. My gnat got wet. My gnat got wet again. Where am I? As long as I line up with this floor. Other ones. Could do that. But it's like that. Just brighter. Probably fine. Oh, man. Excuse me. Wait, it doesn't even look brighter. It's just in the wall further. Pointless. Perfect. Oh, that looks great. Really does look good. Dang it. Thank you, Uzin. Oh, man. There's enough. Ugh. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Struggle. Dang handy gnat and its water resistant issue. Stay over here. Now my nose is stuffy, jeez. It's out of nowhere. Dang it. is like exactly the look I was going for. Quite impressed if I do say so myself. Dang it. Too bad I suck. I can't stop dying. I think the water's a little shallower here too. Be like perfectly aligned. Ugh. So close, but so far. Ugh. Like that one spot of water is higher for some reason. Just do it this way. Take a shot every time the gnat dies? Yikes. I already have to take 4,500 hits because of you. My throat's not even gonna be... I'm gonna die. My throat's toast already. Literally just choke and die, I think. Literally permanent. I was already fried from earlier. Don't worry, I'll make sure I'll count up every single one, and after stream I'll take a puff for you for every single one. Don't you worry. I just have to spread them out so I can actually, I don't like cough and die. On a normal, dang it, dude. On a normal night, that would do that. Donate more than, oh my god. I don't want it. Change my mind. Don't support me. On a normal night, I could do 100 of those and not even worry, but my throat is fried from this cold. Send this guy takes huge hits, then coughs for like 8 minutes. Oof. I like taking many small hits. That's the way I like to roll. Depending on the day. Honey whiskey to do drinking games? Nice. Did Jack Daniels honey Tennessee whiskey one. Ugh. So close, but so far. Ah! I'd be literally plastered and stoned out of my mind if I actually listened to you. Yeah, I've had it before. It's a little sweet for my taste these days, but why is that moving? Just hold up. I definitely had that one a couple times. Back in the day, I liked a lot sweeter stuff too. I just keep it simple with Jack and Coke now. Anything too sweet, it just gives me a headache most times. Whereas I can drink 10, 15 Jack and Cokes and be fine. Wake up the next day like a champ. Very specific things. Why don't we just use our brains and like go closer? One more. Nice. Perfect. Not perfect. Doesn't even matter, honestly. Makes no difference for that space. mean, maybe one day we'll do a drinking stream. But definitely not while I'm sick. Would be fun to do some type of a drinking stream. It doesn't really show up. Dang. One there? Oh. Did that one. Keep her going. I think these are just default lights, but let's make sure we keep them all the same. Eat. Looks really good. Normally whiskey would make me feel better, but I don't have to drink when I'm sick. Never ends well. Ugh, I hate Kraken. So I thought in college, when it first came out, I had someone get me it because I was like, I'm gonna love this. Like, this is right up my alley. So I was like, this will be so good. And I got it and we drank it that night. Dude, it was horrible. I like literally was sick by the end of the night trying to finish it. Not a fan anymore. It took everything I had to not throw up all night. Dragon's milk? That sounds disgusting. But Kraken has a really cool bottle, so they do have that going for them. I also was an absolute wuss in college when it came to like drinking and stuff, so I also would take not liking it. Maybe nowadays I might like it. But then that time it was a little much for me. But I had to like chew gum to drink a beer at that point in time, so if you've ever heard that trick before. That's how I originally learned how to chug beers. Was to just have a piece of mint gum with it. Chug and then chomp. Good times. That was a lightweight in college, though. My Turkish roommate spent his whole entire life in college trying to get me to be a stoner. I just never... I did smoke with them, but not very often. And now I'm like, totally opposite. A long time to quit smoking because every time I had a beer, I'd want to smoke, and when I had smoke, I wanted a beer. That'll do it. I always liked a cigar, but that's the nice thing is like I can't have that many cigars. Like it just destroys my throat. But I had a lot of friends that smoked. Just didn't ever like. Which is weird. I liked smoking cigars, but I just hated cigarettes. I think part of that was my cousin, I guess we'll call him, for lack of a better term. It's a very weird connection. Him and my, also, we'll call him my uncle. He's my dad's best friend. They both smoked tons. And I just always hated it. I always did everything I could to try to get them to stop. Not like they were going to because of my childness, but... Rude. Haven't smoked a ciggy in 9 years. Nice. It's good. You found the better thing to smoke anyways. Way better for you. That's why I haven't in a while, but that's why I typically enjoy joints. So it's like a cigar. I enjoy smoking. I just didn't necessarily want to smoke cigarettes. That's why also my dad loves smoking cigars, so that was just what we always did. But they were more of a celebration thing. Jank. Thought I do. Right there, I guess. Lovely. We definitely have some stuff to figure out on the middle of the floor still. Not sure. What's up, Squarish Plum? Welcome in, welcome in. Having a good night. Thank you, Jeremy. It's looking cool. A fan. This build's coming together. I honestly didn't think this was going to be like... I feel like my last couple builds have been like pretty top tier. And I was like, I don't really know how I'm going to top the cathedral. The temple's not as cool as the cathedral, but I still like it. Like, how am I going to top these? This is coming together. Didn't have any like new ideas recently. It was kind of like, what am I doing here? I never quite know. It all just kind of comes together as I put things together slowly. No clue why I still use grass for these. It's kind of pointless, but repetitiveness, I guess, is why we're doing that. Whoa. Come on now. Ease while I'm down here. Those are not. Seriously, every build I ever do, I'm like, this is looking cool, but until that lighting gets added, it's just not the same. The lighting is what makes it every time. Never a question. It's always going to be the lighting that brings the whole thing together. That. Whoa. It'll be night again, so I can see this floor at night again. This looks so cool. definitely have some floor to clean up, but headed in the very right direction with all of this. If I want to do light under there, probably not. Wow. Gotta say, I think the cathedral's my favorite exterior build I've ever made. A very cool building overall. I think I've really nailed each little piece of the outside. There's aspects like the chandelier and the floor and like the bottom levels that I really like, but the rest of it's just kind of like, it's cool, but it's not incredible. Like, this is really cool, but I'm really, really liking the inside of this bathhouse. The temple's a cool, unique build, just because of the columns, because I hadn't seen anyone do that before, so I was really happy with like that being a new thing. But this build is just this little tiny, cool little base. Like, it's turning out really cool. I'm really happy with how this one's turning out. Got Shrouded to work, let's go. Eventually I'll have to like start a server and stuff as I figure out. I know so little about the game overall, but we should be able to do dedicated servers and stuff eventually. Eventually these might let me build in here. Nice, glad velocity could help. Yeah, I'm really happy with this build so far. It's really cool. From just this random little piece right here that I had sitting like this for ages. Like, one of the cooler little builds I've ever done. Love that it like uses the things already built into the map as if it was a playground, but it's not. They're not perfect. They clip into it some places, but they look so good. And then this just looks, this is going to look great on the tour. Oh, so good. Sounds good, Beans. Have a good rest of your night, man. I'm honestly about to call it here pretty soon. I'm pretty tired. I want to keep going because Uzin's donated so much money that I'm like, the stream must go on. But I'm going a little brain dead here. We're running low on fuel. And this just looks epic. I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. I have some design decisions to figure out here soon. But overall, this space is 24-hour stream if I wasn't sick and it wasn't a weeknight where I work tomorrow. If I wasn't sick, I'd be all over it. But I don't have much left in the tank right now. Figure out what we want to do here. I don't think this is actually it, but I don't know. There's maybe could do. Maybe this is it. Just like a little balcony walkway thing. White sugar-free monsters are my jam. I don't think I've had the white ones. Oh, I did that. I think it'd be like... I am a big fan of peach mango bang energy drinks. That's my favorite. But I sort of cut buying energy drinks out of my my budget a while back, so now I got a Ninja Thirsty. It's like a soda stream, and I make my own energy drinks with that. Much cheaper. Yeah, the old banks were crazy. I don't need that much caffeine. I like caffeine, but I don't need that much. Maybe we... this. Love me a good Rebel as well from Dutch Bros, if you have those. That just, yeah. What did that? Not a whole lot. Weird. Yeah, I got tired of spending too much money on energy drinks. So I make my own now. I definitely don't have anywhere near as much caffeine. So I tend to drink multiple a day. But they're alright. I don't feel like I'm gonna like have a heart attack, which I guess is a nice adjustment too. The issue is they don't have the stupid triangle foundation. Hate that. Are we a tea drinker for caffeine? Yeah, no. I'm having tea right now and it's not for the caffeine. Helps my throat a little bit. I feel like I'd be a coughing machine without it. Did cough. I do coffee as well every once in a while. I just like iced coffee, typically. I just love carbonated drinks in general. Anything carbonated, I have a problem with. You put Coke in my fridge, I'm gonna drink 3-4 Cokes a day without even thinking. It's a real problem. I wish I could drink tea or something like that. That's way healthier. Might actually be good for you. But it is not easy. Could do a good rounded one, I guess. It's a little off the style, but that way we can use the correct foundation. We move all these walls. I like how right as I get this thing like, hey, this is starting to look good, and I make another mess and start going crazy again. That is not supporting anything. It's the best part about the Ninja Thirsty is that I can make my own soda as well. Actually, that's perfect. That looks so much better. That just divides the wall like perfectly. I actually really like that. It's a perfect little walkway to like look out over. Oh, that is perfect. Who is this guy? It's like he knows what he's doing. All right, let's destroy all these things. Get this cleaned up. Do one more look around, and we can call it a night. Gotta spend as much time as I possibly can thanking Knife and Oozin for all the donated memberships tonight. You guys are crazy. Honestly, I totally lost track of how many of it even was between the two of you. Far more than you guys needed to donate, though, but I really appreciate it. And I know the community does, too. Having access to the emotes and stuff for the channel is really fun. Get everything? Get out of here. What are you doing down there, you goofball? I still have a lot of lighting to do, but man, this is looking cool. That's why last stream's title was the best part of mega building. It's like when you finally get to like the details of everything. It's amazing how cool bases start looking. Once you finally get the sort of like exterior walls figured out, and then you're starting to design the inside and fill it all in, it really comes together. And this one is especially unique, I think. One of the more unique builds I've made, I think, overall. A lot to get done still. A very interesting one, though. Oh, so cool. Definitely got to figure out what to do with this wall. Maybe some of these front walls through here. Work through this area a little bit next time. Depends on what I'm doing tomorrow. This thing needs a little bit of TLC as well. But it's coming together. Well, I'm going to call it there. Appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. Again, Uzin and Knife, you guys are awesome. Thank you for the donations. I think Fancy threw in 99 cents as well. You guys are freaking awesome. The support makes this all possible, so I do really, really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys again. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.